Juan, Pedals and Effects, Drive Wars, Overdrive Wars. I don't know. We'll just call them front end, hard hitting wars because this stuff is these four pedals are all pretty different in sound, but they all grind really hard. It's just like I'm just doing straight bass, no compressor sustainer, no nothing, straight P pickup. I've sampled the bass lines, so we'll be able to check them out, and I can spin the knobs, and then I'll play a little. But I just think it's really important. A lot of guys ask me about drives. I don't know why there's always such a crazy search for the perfect drive. I mean, I always tend to just drive the amp, or the compressor sustainer does it for me. I understand that, you know, you might want to have one or two, but I don't understand having a bunch of them. I mean, I don't know. I just think you just EQ your stuff differently or whatever. Fuzzes, I get it. You own a billion fuzzes, but drives, I don't know why. But these are all brand new. This is Loud Button Electronics Balls Deep. It's the clean shaven Overdrive. So these two, the Crimson Drive and Balls Deep, they have 3 knobs, so they have a little bit of an advantage as far as tonal will come into play. And then I just got this from DoD. Yes, they're back. They make this Overdrive Preamp 250. It's a reissue. And love the big knobs. I think everybody agrees with me on that. And a cool gold color. They always had a tight logo. DoD, awesome. Company out of Portland, Truck Loud by Skycord. This is the Truck Loud Drive, but it's made by Skycord. That was kind of an impulse buy. I did it a music store. I was just checking out stuff, and I don't know, I was playing it through certain bays, and I went, oh, this is what I've been looking for, and I bought it, and I've never used it. It's just one of those things. Like, it's cool. I don't know, it cost me like $150, but anyway. And then this is Earthquaker Devices Crimson Drive, and I know guitar players love this pedal. Absolutely love it. Bass, I think it's cool. You have to hear it for yourself, see what you think. And like, again, like, I'm not a dude who uses a drive. I mean, I use the micro amp, but it just, to me, it's just one knob, just kind of crushes other pedals, so I think it's cool. These are different things, but I mean, you know, definitely playing through them, it's pretty interesting. So here's a bass line that's a la maybe David Sims, the Jesus Lizard, who always gets the best grind bass sound that I've ever heard in my life. And I'm going to try to 8-bit sound a little with this. So here we go. So that's the Balls Deep. I mean, there's a ton of tonal quality in there. It's pretty heavy, pretty grindy. And I think you'll find the same thing in the DoD. Not as much tonal quality, but again, it's not as many knobs. And I have a feeling that they're going to come out of the box with this DoD for pretty affordable, but I still think it's pretty cool. So pretty awesome. I think it's really sounds great. This sounds great too, don't get me wrong. I love this too. It's cool for like your subtle distortions. You know, you're not going for big distortion, you're not going for big fuzz. Actually, this gets pretty heavy, but this is just like the drive. If that's your bass sound and you just always have a drive on, a lot of metal dudes probably do, a lot of stoner rock and whatever. Anybody has a heavy bass sound and it's always on. These are what this is all about. Let's listen to the Skyguard. A little different, man, and this dark button's really weird. I'm gonna put it on the bright, but you know, my impulse buy, check it out. So that's the truck loud. I mean, it's cool. It also, I hear a little bit of a low end bump. So that's why I was turning it on and off, so you can see, you hear the regular sound, and then you could hear the low end bump up. These two don't have that. And then let's go with the Crimson Drive. So I wanted to do the switches in between them. I really like this actually. Maybe it was on something when I bought it, but I like that it bumps that low end up. It's really cool. I know it's expensive, so I think it's really well made. I should write them an email and let them know I'm doing this, but also I think I have written them before, and I was trying to understand why I bought it and I couldn't remember. But now I'm A-B'ing it with these other guys. I really love that low end bump. This grind in this is really present and really clear and defined. This sucker is like a distortion to me. It's just balls out. I mean, I would crank the amp up and just go crazy with it. This one's awesome. Now this one is it doesn't have as much output, so it's not really fair. Like I have everything cranked, but I do think that there's a lot of tonal variation that really is nice, and I think it's the subtle differences, and I think you could probably really get into this drive and dial in where you're at with with your bass or your guitar or whatever you're using it for. But I'm gonna just play a little, because I know looping a bass line isn't the same as playing, because you're gonna react to the sounds. So I'm gonna just kind of go in between them, and so you can hear. I'm gonna start with a DOD. Last one, it's loud buttons, balls deep. Alright man, Overdrive Wars. First one, we're doing sub wars, delay wars, they're all coming. But this is Overdrive Wars. Thank you.